Teachers are getting a 6.5% pay increase, which is great, right? So teachers, stop moaning that you're not getting paid enough. But here's the catch, guys. You're getting paid 6.5% over 3 years. So I think last year, the pay increase was like 4.4. The year before that, it was 5.5. So technically, over the next 3 years, it's only going to increase by 3%. They are literally mugging teachers off. Look at that just there. Like, so Bridget Phillipson, Education Secretary, useless. What gets me, she's never been a teacher. How does she know? There's no emotional connection to this. And as you can see just here, yeah, there's just proof from Schools Week that the pay is going to increase, which is fantastic. However, there could be real-time cuts. So if you're a teacher, and you know when people say, oh, teaching's a secure job, it's not a secure job, because there's going to be, if someone doesn't like you, they'll do their best to make the job difficult for you and get you to leave. And obviously the union warns us cuts because, as you can see just here, with the more cuts in the school, the Department for Education say that schools need to fund this 6.5%. Do they not realise that there's not a lot of money in schools right now? They don't have the budget. So how are they going to pay for this? They're going to cut staff. And who are the first people to go? The TAs. And then after that, the expensive teachers that have been there for a long time. So if you are a teacher, I would start thinking outwardly as opposed to, oh, am I safe? Yeah, probably not if this is going to happen. Leaders raise concern. Pepe just here is absolutely correct. He says that it's inadequate. It absolutely is inadequate completely. And as you can see, again, just proof in the pudding, the DFE's recognition that most schools would need savings from existing budgets to deliver. Even merging the amount of money together is insufficient to increase this pay, to reach that 6.5%. I mean, is the economy, is inflation just increasing? Yup. Great schools rely on great teachers. But if you're paying peanuts, you're gonna get chimps, right? Am I wrong for saying that? In my last video with Joe Rogan, you saw the difference between people that were happy to get this amount and people that were happy to get this amount. But some teachers are in it for the right reasons, some teachers are in it for the wrong reasons, and they're just in it just because they want a paycheck at the end of the day. Does anybody remember that Jeff Bridges guy? Have a little look at this.
The teacher told me quit bitching, and I wasn't gonna just sit there and take it.
If you would just get up and teach them instead of handing them a freaking packet, yo. There's kids in here who don't learn like that. They need to learn face to face. You're just getting mad because I'm pointing out the obvious. And
You're wasting my time.
No, I'm not wasting your time. I'm telling you what you need to do.
Yeah.
You want kids to come in your class, you want them to get excited for this, you gotta come in here, you gotta make them excited. You want a kid to change and start doing better, you gotta touch his freaking heart. You can't expect a kid to change if all you do is just tell him. You gotta take this job serious. This is the future of this nation. And when you come in here, like you did last time, and make a statement about, oh, this is my paycheck, indeed it is. But this is my country's future and my education. But there's a limit. When I'm not bitching, but simply making an observation.
Okay.
And now I will leave. You're welcome.
And teachers like that are horrendous human beings. They're just in it for a little bit of money. And what money, for goodness sake? They're just in it for the paycheck. There's nothing there. So it's a bit of an oxymoron, isn't it? And these teachers that you just saw just there, those are the ones that are sponging off the good teachers, because the good teachers, the great teachers, they're the ones doing the lesson plans, the planning, the data reports and all that sort of thing. And these guys, oh, you did that lesson plan, can I have it? They do nothing. They just go home and just do absolutely nothing. To be fair, I kind of agree with them, because essentially, if you're only getting paid to do 37 hours of work, you should only work for 37 hours. Do you know what I mean? So if you're a teacher, are you happy with this 6.5% pay increase over the next 3 years? If not, I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'd love for you to comment on this video, just to give me a bit of clarity, because am I being pessimistic or what? Just please, somebody help me out. And again, if you're a teacher that loves teaching but just hates the education system, they completely become disillusioned by it, then why not reach out and just consider being a life coach for kids? Therefore, you're not going to waste or lose the skills you've already acquired over your professional teaching career to impact children. You make more impact, you get more time back, you make more money, you can go on holiday in term time where the holidays are cheaper, you get to spend more time with your family, you get to take your daughter to her recital, you get to pick them up and drop them off after school, before school. I mean, it's a no-brainer. All you need to do is just learn how to do it. So if you're interested, I'll help you with the mindset part, the marketing part, the social media part, how to build a business part, and also the whole program CPD accredited, which means you will get a nice little qualification at the end of it. Cool. If you're interested, just message me on Instagram saying, hey, I saw you on YouTube. My Instagram is that just there, Dale Vincent Coaching, and I will send you a little voice note to say, hey, thank you for hanging out. Appreciate that. In the meantime, have a cool day. Peace out.